Hi, welcome to Mail Time.
Or as we're calling it this week, L time.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is so heavy. Wait. There. El Tim.
Il Team.
Welcome to Il Tim. For those Ale Tim. Good old Ale Tim. For those keeping score at home, we are recording this one after the one from March 2020 has gone up.
Right.
But we've recorded another one before this.
Right.
So this is when are we?
Yeah, when is this now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just go figure out which episode of Checkpoint has us wearing these same shirts. Oh no, you changed your
Changed
shirt.
my shirt.
Oh, sneaky.
That'll be hard, right?
That will be. All right, let's open some things. Wait, let's move them things and then open some things.
Great.
All right. Hey, a little envelope from Bermuda?
Really? I didn't even bother to check where these were from. I just was like, what day did these get mailed?
Yeah. Oh, of course they have E2R. They have Elizabeth
Yeah.
monograms on the stamps in Bermuda. Right.
Makes sense.
I've never been to Bermuda. Bermuda greetings. This is a Christmas card. When was this sent? This was sent in November. That makes sense. I'm writing this a day before the U.S. election because post office. So here's hoping we all have a happy and prosperous new year. All the best to all of you. Love your content, Dice friends, and Let's Nope in particular, but really getting into your Among Us streams more. Or really getting into your Among Us streams more. P.S. The car on the card is one of those mini electric cars which have become insanely popular here.
Oh, I just thought it was like an illustration. It's literally, that's a real vehicle.
Yeah, it's Santa and a reindeer driving an electric car in Bermuda.
I like that they thought ahead enough to be like, okay, the U.S. election is coming up soon. Get my ass to Bermuda.
I assumed that it was I've got to get my Christmas card out to LoadingReadyRun before
Right.
Trump gets reelected and shuts down the post office.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess is what was happening there. You know, not to get political.
No.
Cool. Thank you. You didn't sign this, by the way. There's a smiley face and a squiggle. I guess that's your signature. Thank you very much, whomstever you are from Bermuda.
Is there any return address?
No.
No, see, this is somebody who wanted to get the hell out of the U.S.
No paper trail.
Yeah.
What about a Christmas card for LoadingReadyRun? All right, one paper trail.
All right, let's. I'm gonna try to be cautious because there doesn't seem to be a very good way to grab. There we go.
That's a little Amazon envelope.
Yeah, it's like.
But it looks like part of an Amazon envelope.
Yeah,
it's been taped up with just way too much packing tape.
Which is, I mean, I'm applauding anybody who decides to reuse pieces of packaging. Mm-hmm. We get stuff all this time sent to us from other places, so that made a clink.
That was an interesting noise.
The letter. 10/6/20. See, there wasn't. Interesting.
October.
Yes, because this was mailed in November.
All right.
So 10/6/20, 10:47 p.m., 61 degrees out of separation, mostly cloudy. Dear Lurs and/or Madams, like as not Graham and Beach, I hope this humble document finds you all well. I adore all of your works that I have presently consumed, having been introduced to Friday nights around 2013. Spokesman Dave's Spokesman, is one of my favorite characters. I have included a number of tributes, a pack of Osamu Tezuka Collection Cards 2000. Astro Boy equals Windmill Slam first pick. Secondly, an example of my letter punching work, incorporating one of my favorite watch and play quotes for Alex.
The worst sin a game can commit on this stream is to be boring. Yeah.
Keep up the good work, the wonderful work making vids and changing lives. Ethan, aka Suburban Druid on Twitch and at Suburban Druid on Twitter. And then they drew a couple of interesting eyeball characters. No new trees or bananas were used to make this product, paper made in Costa Rica of a blend of recycled banana fibers and waste paper, ecopapers.com. I was looking at it and be like, this is a filthy looking piece of paper because it's made of highly recyclable stuff.
Oh, okay. Where was this mailed from Costa Rica?
No.
Okay.
You want to know where it was mailed from?
I would love to know where it was mailed from.
North Chili.
Oh!
North Chili, New York.
What?
Chili spelled C-H-I-L-I. That's literally the postmark on it. It says North Chili, New York, C-H-I-L-I.
You had me going there. What a roller coaster. This is a package from Awesome Teas. Nope. QWERTY. It just says Awesome Teas.
Okay.
And QWERTY. There's a pack of Haribo Star Mix, which I imply is just, or I infer rather, is just a thing that QWERTY does?
Unless someone works at QWERTY and was like, oh, I got to send them some stuff here. I'll just put this in the package.
Okay, this is a shirt with an awful lot of text on it.
Yep.
And it is, yes, it is the complete lyrics of Africa by Toto.
Which I believe I got an email about this one time that was, hey, I got James and or Ashley a t-shirt for Desert Bus. I hope it shows up for Desert Bus. And I'm like,
It sure didn't, but this is terrific. I love, you can see very clearly on the wide shot that it's a gorgeous African sunset. But yeah, there you go.
And also the words Africa are gigantic.
Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above. Okay, well, there you are.
I like how they
We'll
compared
pass this on.
one mountain to another mountain.
Yeah.
It rises like this other mountain, which does the same thing.
Kilimanjaro, the Everest of Africa. You know. Yeah, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Great. Well, we will pass this on to James, but I will eat the candy.
Well earned.
Thank you. I opened the package.
All right.
You want this thing?
I'll have this one.
Do not bend.
I don't think I could. This thing is very, very...
It's rigid.
Yeah. That's... yeah.
Enjoy that sound.
Ah, good word. Right, that would have come right across the microphone. But it does have a strip. So...
Come on. Everything else of this envelope I'm in love with.
It's got a reinforcing strap on it.
Oh. Nice. That must have felt great.
It was so good. I bet it sounded amazing. It's just cardboard. It's just more cardboard. Just open it up, and it's just nothing but cardboard. Oh, look, a pocket. Oh, shit.
Is this a print? What is
It's
this?
from Ansel Adams. Thank you, Ansel Adams. He told us, you don't take a photograph, you make it. Thank you. Parabo Press. Whoa, okay. So it's still in its form.
There's so many layers of protection here.
Shall we enjoy it together?
Please.
Still nothing.
Nope.
I hope it's like lewd furry art. That I'm just going to open right on camera.
Please do not send us lewd furry art.
And Heather or Corey or whoever's editing this one is just going to just mosaic this shit out.
We don't discriminate. We just won't appreciate it the same way that you will. Oh, wow.
It looks like angels.
It does. It looks like 4 angels sitting around a gaming table?
Yeah, it looks like
Playing,
they're...
are they playing Magic? Is that the idea?
I think the idea is, well, they're all playing cards. It's not, well, they have cards out on the table laid out like you would if you were playing a collectible card game.
Right. They don't look that different from one another.
No.
They've got slightly different hairstyles and slightly different armor.
It is signed Marta 2020.
Is there nothing else with it?
No. This is literally it. It is a print from Parabo Press, and there was no other note.
All
there was
right.
nothing else.
This is very nice.
Yes,
Thank you. I take issue
Yes.
with the incredible effort put into this envelope
Uh-huh.
to maintain the integrity of a print that has been folded into quarters.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing. I'm
Like
like,
the kind of poster you used to get out of a Shreddies box.
it's like, why would you not have rolled this up and put it in a tube so you could eventually... taking these creases out is never going to happen. We'll never get these creases out.
No, but it looks wonderful.
It is a
so
beautiful
thank
thing.
you for that. What? This envelope is amazing. All right. I guess I'll start with this one labeled Azul Crystal Mosaic. Are we looking at redoing the Moonbase kitchen?
We might as well. I mean, while we're at it.
Well, now we have all these Azul Crystal Mosaic tiles. Is what I assume. Is what I assume this box is.
I like that you always immediately go for that knife, and it gives you nothing but trouble.
I like the clickiness or
Yeah. The action's great.
But it does retract on me all the time. This is like several different tabletop games.
Alrighty. Did you see a note?
I'm looking for one.
Was there any sort of address on it that explains the origins?
Board Game Bliss.
Oh, okay.
So I infer this is from the PM Avers collection.
Yeah, I believe it is. That makes sense.
We have the Doctor Strange pack for Marvel's Champions.
Right, yes.
We've had several other Marvel's Champions arrive. Still have not yet had a chance to play it. Thank you, coronavirus. And also Thor. If anyone feels like playing Thor. Also in Marvel Champions. But wait, there's more. We have Josh Wood's Cat Lady Box of Treats, an expansion for the game Cat Lady.
Which I think we do have on the shelf.
I believe so. And we have... Oh, this is just like extra stuff for things we already have. This is Arkham Horror, the card game. A game of arcane mystery and supernatural terror for 1 to 2 players. This is by Fantasy Flight, part of their whole Arkham Horror...
brand.
greater gaming brand. Because we've been playing... Mansions of Madness.
Is that
right?
an Arkham Horror related thing?
Yes.
Oh,
it's in that same brand. And for the Zwing, we've
more
got
swings.
some Zwing. We've got the this is the base game.
Oh, cool.
Star Wars X-Wing. All right.
Huh.
Cool. Well, I will pass this Ian's way because I know he's been getting very into the Zwing.
He'll build out his squadron.
Yes, indeed. So, cool. Thank you very much. We will add these to the ever-growing tabletop collection. When was this sent?
Most of the stuff that we get, especially when we get it via like Board Game Bliss or anywhere else, all that's on it is a Canada Post expedited parcel tag. And Canada Post doesn't put dates on those parcel tags.
So there's
anywhere.
There's a waybill on here that the Canada Post tag is covering.
It might give us a clue.
That I think was sent. I think it's whoever received these tiles.
Okay.
So this has to have been sent to us since that.
Right.
So sometime between June and now.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
great. Thank you.
I literally have one that says PM Avers on it. This was sent to PM Avers at our address in our P.O. box.
But he doesn't live here.
No.
Certainly not in the P.O. box. It's far too small. I assume. I've never met him.
We don't have a very big P.O. box. We don't really need one either. They actually let you in another secret. They have a shelf for us they've literally allocated a shelf to all of our stuff because we were getting so much stuff for Desert Bus all the time. They just said, okay, you know what? You guys have your own shelf now in the back. You just come pick up everything at the front counter. And then we'll bring it all out to you in a tray. And then they not like a silver tray, but in like what they call the tea tray, which is just a big mail cart. And then they generally just hand me that mail cart, and then I roll that out to my car and load everything in it and bring the cart back. It's been fascinating doing all this work with Canada Post, and also fascinating hearing me tell the story just now.
It has.
It
Thank you,
has.
Beej. I think I know what this is, judging by the end of the box.
Look, the letter.
It's a waybill.
Sure is.
This is more flesh and blood. Flesh and blood.
Yes, Flesh and Blood. This is Nebula Blade. They used an entire box to send us Nebula Blade. I'm lying, of course. No, for in fact, they sent us a Flesh and Blood.
Flesh and blood.
Unlimited. Arcane Rising.
Right. We talked about this last episode. This is the unlimited booster box.
Right.
Because we were previously sent what is now the limited booster box, which, owing to the nature of
Secondary markets.
CCGs, is presumably now worth a bunch more money. We think we're going to... I've been through all this in Discord DMs with PM Avers, and it is not all present in the front of my head at the moment, but I will refer to it. But now we have this, and I believe this is the one that we can actually play with.
The one that's like, yeah, use that one instead. It's all the same game. It just happens to not be like alpha, beta, whatever.
Exactly, yeah. So, sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, PM Avers.
This might...
Hurt a little? This might sting.
You will feel a small pinch. No, this might also be from PM Avers. See, the thing is, we have a lot of boxes.
We were unable to do a lot of recording, and so therefore a lot of boxes build up, and a lot of boxes from PM Avers build up.
Now, I think that's actually not the case, because we usually do not get a note.
Oh, good.
So here is the note. I know you probably aren't doing mail time, but I still wanted to send you some things. Well, joke's on you, Dear Doctors LRR. I hope you like my choice of font. This is a handwritten note.
Remarkably well written.
Very nice handwriting. In all seriousness, I felt this letter was important enough to write by hand, despite my chronic pain. You do not need to do that, certainly if you are experiencing chronic pain. But thank you. I will now imagine you straining against the pen as you write this. I've been watching since the Ixalan era of Friday nights. This inspired a brief and bewildering, for our opponents, stint into Standard. Nobody expects Gremlin Tribal. I've been following closely since RoadQuest. Thanks to you and your community, I've been active on Discord and Twitch for several months. I am an extrovert living in a house of introverts. When the pandemic hit, I was struck hard. Being part of the at-risk population, I lost all of my normal social interactions. That sounds brutal. While our home business is in a stable position and I will be able to ride things out indefinitely, the lack of incoming work did nothing to aid my mental health. Over the following months, I was able to reconnect with friends and family online. While the regularly scheduled social events help, it would not be enough to keep me going. Thanks to your content and the community you created, I've been able to reclaim a sense of normalcy. Since joining the community, I've been better able to cope and function in these dark times. For that, I am sincerely grateful. Like so many before me, I felt the need to express my gratitude in more than words. This box is entirely latex-free, which, sorry, did I miss? More than words, period. I felt the need to express my gratitude more than words, period. This box is entirely latex-free, which is important to me, and potentially important to Gardener Greg. Poinsettias, dandelions, milkweed, woolly lamb's ears, and many other plants with milky white sap contain the same protein as latex. Latex allergies tend to get worse with repeated exposure.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. This box is also devoid of spiders. The joke has been made.
Thank Christ.
Fun was had. I will not be responsible for putting Ben through a repeat incident. Moving on to what is in the box, the contents have been labeled and subdivided to make distribution easier in these hard times. For similar reasons, I opted not to send food or coffee. The contents are as follows. So let's see here.
But it is full of packing peanuts, which is not my preference, and I appreciate your generosity.
Bengineering. Ben helped me through some rough days this summer. I made some special models as a way of thanks. Wait, special? Okay, because I was like, Ben gets a spherical puzzle sphere of some polar bears dancing in a snow globe.
They're having sex.
I think they're fighting.
It's what I like, the miracle of nature.
I'm just opening Ben's stuff because you said it was models. Oh. I thought this was just packing, but no, I think there's something in here. Oh! It's a little owl.
Oh, okay.
Now I know who sent this.
Yeah, I mean, they probably signed their name at the end, but...
It's a little 3D printed owl. This exact owl. But probably twice the height.
Okay.
Maybe 1.5 times the size. In glow-in-the-dark... made out of glow-in-the-dark material is something that Penelope still has and plays with. So all right, I assume that is more 3D printed stuff, but it's technically Ben's, so I guess
we don't have to play with it.
Look through it all. Look at this.
That's some interesting wrapping paper.
Yeah.
It's literally a bunch of amazingly folded magic cards to lock in each other.
Crack-a-pack, some pre-labeled booster packs to use how you see fit.
How clever.
Yeah, there's these, it's magic cards as booster packaging. So it's a pack of Ikoria and a pack of Homelands with a pack of Fallen Empires.
Cool.
That's great. That's amazing. Now we have to, well, we don't have to, but I'm going to put the, like halfways. Okay, great. Thank you. Ian, a special package we discussed during a recent Tinker Tailor.
Oh God, do we open it? Yeah, we open it.
It's, well, I had to. Oh!
Oh, cool.
Do you know what this is?
Non-molnite.
Wait, it's got a screw hang on it.
Yeah. Yeah, what does it do, though? It's going to hang... it's meant to be hung on the wall, though.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been 3D printed, and it's got words, and if it's nani-molnite, is what I'm assuming the kanji is nani, or nan, but it's what, right?
Is it ever forward, never learning?
I think it's more of like what now.
Oh, okay.
But the nai would mean that it's the negative of it.
All right, well, we'll hand that off.
Could be
Ian.
a slang thing.
Gib, question mark? I'll open this for him. Guelph used to be home to an old Biltmore hats factory. I don't have a Biltmore hat for you, but I was able to print one for you. The feather is from my lovebird Luigi, It is a little small for a human, but it might fit Gib, Bartleby, or Pistachio. Oh my god.
Tiny hat. Ah, yes. It's cute.
I think it would be a little small even for Gib, but I love it.
Pistachio could probably wear that.
This is terrific. Well, for now,
Ah.
it fits him very well, actually. Actually, try it on, I can't remember, the green
Skip,
one.
maybe?
Try it on the green one, yeah.
On the body. It's good. All right. That's where you live for today.
Dale.
I'll be sure to tell him.
I know he's not part of the crew, but I still wanted to send him a special dice tower. I love to watch his games. He's given me some cool things to try in my own games. Wonderful. Kathleen, some custom 3D prints I thought she might find amusing. All right, I've decided that I will open this for Kathleen. This is a bomb?
Seems like it, yeah.
With slats in it. Maybe it's meant to be a cat toy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you assemble it?
It's a cat. No, they're cats. Sort of like lying down, presenting their tummy for scritches. And there's a sticker of Raymond from Animal Crossing.
New Horizons. The
Yes.
only game he's appeared in so far.
Oh, he's a new one.
Yeah, he's brand new.
All right.
It's because he has no amiibo card yet.
Beej.
Oh yeah.
He never fails to bring a smile to my face. I hope this will bring one to his. It's the entire thing is made out of the Arabian Nights card fish liver oil.
That's good. That would be probably good for me, actually.
I don't like that.
Oh, this is a secret I keep to myself.
Oh, is it a coin? It's Vaseline or barcode.
It really is.
Oh, that's terrific.
It's just a little coin with a Vaseline logo inset and another barcode on the back. Though I wonder what the barcode actually translates into, yeah.
Dice Friends. Several dice of my own design, printed with glow-in-the-dark plastic. How do you open... Oh, it slides like that. Oh, interesting. They're D4s that look like... Caltrops.
Ah.
Or...
Ouch.
What? Oh, I looked up what these were called. The things you find on beaches.
Yes.
Like like when you see like Normandy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're meant to be like.
There's a word for it.
Yeah.
It's like way. It's a letdown of a word, whatever it is. I can't remember what it is.
These are not tetragrammatons, I don't think. No.
TBD. Empty pill bottles. Useful for transporting individual miniatures.
We need someone to design like tiny like Adam Savadan miniature.
Oh.
We can just put in the pill bottles.
This one just has a big G on it.
That's for the Masons.
Inside this Zers bag, you'll find a custom-made deck box. Oh, very nice. It's got Ayula on it.
Ah, yes.
The art card for Ayula. And then, aha! Ta-da! That's very secure, honestly. That's great. This card is for the whole Stark family. Oh, the Starks. Oh. Oh. It's a card of condolence on Cavern's passing. One of our cats died earlier this year, which, let me tell you, in the middle of a pandemic and everything else going on, sucked more than usual. This is very sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, Beej, you'll be happy to know that these packing peanuts are biodegradable.
You did it. And you still have to clean them up, but that's fine.
But these are the ones that
you could eat.
I believe. Yeah, I won't. That was a terrible idea. But I believe you could.
Yeah.
They're non-toxic.
So there'll be probably corn plastics or potato plastics or something like that. That's great. You can just throw them in the garbage and we'll be very happy. I'm not going to try to compost them, but at least I know that they'll wear down.
I think that is everything. I'm so sorry to those of you I've missed. ODSP doesn't provide any sustainable income, so I had to act quickly to get the ship for free. If this arrives in good time, good luck with Desert Bus. If not, I hope it went more smoothly than the Bee Shed. This will be my first Desert Bus, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you again for all you do. Keep being awesome. Sincerely, Andrew Cameron, a.k.a. Thing 1 of 2 in Discord, or Thing 1 of 2C in chat. Well, thank you, Andrew. Amazing.
I was just wondering why there was a C in that. Thing 1 of 2C.
Chat?
I guess, maybe, yeah, just to be sure they have completely different logins.
Oh, yeah.
This is another PM Avers box.
Ah,
You can
and
tell.
You know this.
I know this because I know that every time something from Board Game Bliss coming to care of Gibplaz, it is almost always PM Avers doing this.
Now, the last one was reused box of tiles. This one's a reused box of Arkham Horror card game, The Innsmouth.
Well, you'll find that that is
Oh.
exactly what we're looking at here.
So this is an expansion for this. This is the Innsmouth Conspiracy.
Yeah,
All right.
so that's good. So there's that. And was there anything else in this box?
Paper.
Box of air.
All right. Box of air. Guess what this box says?
Graham Stark, C.O. Gibplaz.
Correct.
All right. Like we said, PM Avers sent us a lot of things. You're not getting your own mail time, PM Avers.
Close. This is the Dark Side of the Moon Mythos pack for the Arkham Horror card game.
Wow, damn, really filling it out.
The Once and Future Kang. A scenario pack for the Marvel Champions
I remember Kang, Jesus.
featuring Kang.
Wow.
And Root. The Underworld expansion.
Ah,
Because we have Root, but we
Yep.
do not have this.
the game that makes every Australian giggle.
But also, adorable little
Vagabonds.
Vagabonds. Upgrade your Root set with 7 custom Vagabond meeples, plus 3 new Vagabonds.
That's awesome.
And resin clearing markers.
Okay. Damn, we're gonna have a tricked out copy of Root.
Yeah, make your woodland beautiful and more visible with these resin clearing markers. Contents, 12 resin clearing markers. Resin clearing markers, when you need to mark your clearing with resin.
The 3 new Vagabonds are the Ronin, the Adventurer, and the Harrier. And they all have different abilities, which means there's 3 new Vagabond cards in here to tell you how to play as them.
Oh. And that was it, Box of Air.
I want to believe. Press firmly to seal, but they don't give you any expectation of how firmly you have to press to open.
Well, you would pull firmly to seal, to unseal.
Oh, right. I pulled firmly.
Yeah, you did, and it worked.
We're going to just lay this all out.
Okay.
Okay, because I cannot find a note, so we're just going to do this. Found the note.
There it is.
Found the
There
note.
it is. It's on the ground.
Okay, I get it. Where is it?
In that envelope.
In the envelope?
Yep, just beside that bag of air. There you go, you got
I
it.
got it.
Great.
I found the thing. The letter.
The letter. They're not notes anymore. They've leveled up.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I mean,
The letter.
I guess it's a note if it's like short and a letter if it's long. But maybe that doesn't have to matter.
But if you have a note that says, I hope this letter finds you well, what is it?
Right, yeah. Correspondence?
Oh my lord, no. Okay.
July 28th, 2020. Just letting you get a feeling for where we are in our stack.
Hold up. Hold that thought. I need to go pee.
Put in a cut right there, I guess. Everything's all normal, like nothing has happened. The letter. Dear Graham, Beej, and the whole Loading Ready Run crew. Greetings from the quarantine timeline.
Yep.
Same one we're in.
Still there.
I originally got this product with the intent to send it to you fine folks when this was first released back in February of 2020, but a few personal delays eventually led into the stay-at-home order that my state enacted. Great, I'm glad they did one of those.
Nice.
While things are peaking again around the United States, because it is July 2020 in this, things in my county in Maryland are certainly getting better rather than worse, at least for right now.
That's good.
Yeah. A new paragraph. I don't exactly remember when I first started watching the media you wonderful people produce, but I definitely remember sharing in-jokes with my friends in undergrad during the Escapist days.
Hey.
As a huge fan of MST3K and video games as a kid, Unskippable hit that dead in the center and I enjoyed it immensely. Fast forward about years, and I am living near a local game store, gainfully employed, and looking back at playing Magic the Gathering on a casual basis. Bless the algorithm, YouTube recommended It's Magic,
Hey.
which made me laugh so hard and remember watching it back when it was originally released. I was even able to quote the game between Graham and Alex near the end. I love how that stuff just burrows into your head sometimes. From there, I've been binge watching much of your content on YouTube, discovering your streams, being able to subscribe, and continuously enjoying content like Road Quest. Thank you all so much for being such a place of positivity, especially in this, the darkest timeline. On to the contents of the box. This represents a convergence of two things that I have really come to enjoy. One of those things is Sidewalk Slam, the Autumnal Rumbles, and honestly, any pro wrestling content from the channel. While I haven't watched any wrestling events since grad school, I have had a tangential relationship with wrestling since I was in middle school, watching WWF. Let's see, old days. WWF and WCW, and wrestling with my older brother. I have, having had an older brother who was also into wrestling, I feel you. The energy that Graham, Adam, and Beej bring to the podcast and games consistently brightens my mood.
How much of wrestling with your older brother is voluntary, or is it like?
It's-
let me see if I can throw you.
Yes.
Okay.
That's literally how it starts.
Okay.
And how it ends is in tears every time. Every time. You wish you had underlay on your carpet, and when you don't, you end up thinking you have bruised ribs. I'll suplex you into the couch. I don't know about this. It'll be safe. I didn't get hurt getting suplexed into the couch.
Oh, well, good.
It wasn't the good couch either. It was the family room couch, the
That's
one
good.
that we were allowed to sit on, not the living room couch, which is the couch we were never allowed to sit on.
Right. It's a couch only for looking at.
Exactly. The other of those things that I really enjoy is collectible dice games called Dice Masters. With being close to a local game store, I was able to visit for random events for things that looked interesting. One of those events was a draft night for Dice Masters. One of the things that I needed in order to play was an opaque bag to draw dice from. Ah, okay, interesting. When I visited the booth at PAX Unplugged in 2018, I grabbed one of the dice bags you produced, and when the Luxac dice bag was introduced later, I windmill slammed an order for one, considering I had been using Luxac as a descriptor for many of my opponents in Dice Master events since I began playing the games.
Nice.
Thank you for buying the merch. The community around this game at my local store was super welcoming, and I was really drawn to this game. What's not to like about building a team of unique dice representing diverse characters from different properties, such as Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dungeons & Dragons, Marvel, DC, Warhammer 40K, and as you can tell from the covers here, World Wrestling Entertainment.
Huh.
While Dice Masters is a collectible dice game typically sold in draft packs, for most of 2019, the products released were in these campaign boxes and in these team packs.
What a strange selection of wrestlers for the front of the box.
So it's a classic Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yes, may he rest in peace.
It's CM Punk.
No.
And it's... No, I know who that is. She won both championships at the same time.
Blank 2 belts.
Bailey Two Belts?
Oh, so
No.
close.
No, what the hell was her name again?
Bailey is a whole different wrestler.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Christ, what's her name again? Does it start with a B?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why it's confusing to you.
It is confusing to me because God. Brian.
Good old Brian 2 belts. Becky
Becky
Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
Okay.
By the way, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
I don't get why you would put Macho Man Randy Savage
No.
and then just go straight to modern era. Like, I thought it would be like, oh, they stepped through the eras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Becky's on here because Becky was basically the superstar of the company for like 2 years running there.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
They got
Becky, AJ Styles,
And then on the side, we've got Asuka
Asuka, and Charlotte.
and Bret the Hitman Hart.
What? What? the heck? Who's on the bottom? Shinsuke Nakamura. And then on the back is John Cena holding AJ Styles in his finisher.
Ah, wait, so they put him on the front, but then they're like, but now
Yeah.
we're going to have him getting ruined. On the plus side, we have here tag teams and bitter rivals as these team packs. And on the front is, I'm going to say, Roman Reigns and
Yes.
Roman Reigns.
It's mini Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins?
So they were a tag team, yeah.
Okay. And then this is Kane and Kane the Undertaker.
Correct. We'll give him this one.
I got that joke properly for once. But then on the back, we have
oh yeah.
the Iconics.
Those are not recent wrestlers.
Great.
That's Trish Stratus and Lita.
Cool. And the New Day.
Yes. That is correct.
I've met Xavier Woods,
Yes.
so I will remember what he looks
Yes,
like.
we did meet Xavier Woods at PAX South, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this looks fun.
I met him at PAX East.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be on a thing with him.
And I got
didn't
to
you?
bring you guys up and like, so my friends from Loading Ready Run, these guys, he's like, oh yeah, I remember talking to them, yeah. And I'm like, I don't even care if you're lying to me, Xavier Woods. So let's see, while Dice Masters is a collectible game in team packs, Okay. These standalone sets contain enough stuff in them to make 2 mix and match teams of your favorite superstars and play against each other. Given the time that I am sending this and the obvious caveat that sending in a game, that was my fault, that sending in a game does not mean it will get played on stream. Correct. I am not expecting to see this anytime soon. Pandemic. But at the very least, I hope you all enjoy some dice that have Sting's face or Francesca 2 on them.
Francesca 2.
Once again, thank you so much for being a bright place on the internet all the time, and especially during your rather grim period. Sincerely, J.D. Evans, a.k.a. Myrdanth the Wizard. So I said Myrdanth, which is stupid, because it's Myrdan the Wizard, not Myrdanth Wizard. Myrdanth Wizard in chat. P.S. Apologies for the weird drop shadow on the letter. I thought that was my eyes. After several troubleshooting attempts, I'm out of paper and patience for my home printer. That's fine. I was looking at this and like, God damn, the astigmatism's bad today. I keep blinking my eyes to try to clear that out.
What's
and
wrong
it's
with
like,
my eyes?
the closer I look.
Don't look at it. You'll love this, Beach, as someone who appreciates sort of like industrial processes.
Yeah, okay.
All WWE programming, talent names, images, likenesses, slogans, wrestling moves, trademarks, logos, and copyrights are the exclusive property of WWE and its subsidiaries. All other trademarks, logos, and copyrights are properties of their respective owners. Copyright 2019, WWE, all rights reserved.
That's pretty good.
Macho Man Randy Savage, licensed by CMG Brands.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
So his original contract did not have anything in it that allowed WWE to keep... So probably a lot of them in the early days of WWF did not have those kind of branding stuff written into their contracts. So when they left, they took all that with them and then immediately sold it to another company.
Yeah. I like how it's, quote, Macho Man, unquote, Randy Savage, trademark.
That's really good.
The trademark is Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. Please retain our address for your records. I will not, but thank you.
That was awesome, Mirrodin.
God, why is this so heavy? Why is this one so heavy? This just says attention mail time.
That's
that means it's recent?
A grand improvement.
You've only started telling people to say attention mail time recently.
I mean, people have been doing it for, I think, the last year. So so this is definitely a 2020 box.
This was sent to us by FedEx Ground Packages Limited in Saanich, BC, meaning it was shipped to us from the depot up island.
Yes, another weird thing about how this works is that sometimes when people send stuff by FedEx to our PO box, half the time it will never arrive, and the other half of the time FedEx will actually forward them to our PO box to be picked up, like they did in this case.
Have you ever seen these? This is packaging.
I think I have.
This Climacell insulation features layers of paper and bio-based materials designed to keep your shipment cold. Oh no.
Let me
Temper pack.
I want to squish it. Ooh, yeah. This is very familiar.
So I guess that means this is recyclable then. It is. It's got recycling symbols all over it.
It's a paper insert, yeah.
Great.
Kinda cool.
2 Doctors LRR.
There are 2 Doctors LRR here. LRR.
Mailed August 1st, 2020.
Oh, it didn't have to stay that cold then, right?
I mean, fingers crossed, I suppose.
You've been served.
Bionic Trousers Media, mail time. L'heure du courrier du Media Pantalon Bionic.
That's good.
With Her Majesty's letterhead. Doctor's Loading Ready Run. It has come to my attention that as a member of the Loading Ready Run, heretofore referred to as LRR, community, that it is customary to give thanks to the staff, cast, and crew of LRR. It's not.
I mean,
you don't have to. I know that I'm sort of undercutting the tone of the letter here, but no one watching this feel obliged to send us anything.
It's an accepted custom to do this, but it is definitely never required. So yeah.
In this regard, it has been decided to construct this letter in the official Canadian font of Helvetica Light, as customary for official usage. In this missive, you shall find the following.
The missive.
1. List of packing contents and requests for distribution. 2. Message of praise and heartfelt adoration to commemorate years of comedy service and poignant note of effects on author's personal life. I'll skip right to 2, if that's all right, and we'll come back to 1. Dear Dr. LRR, my partner and I have been fans since the Daily Drop and ENN days. Your continued cultivation of a warm and welcoming fan community not only drew us in, but kept us, as it was one of the few bastions of kindness on the internet. Through bouts of crippling depression and anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and the current state of the world, particularly here as your southern neighbor, you have all been a constant joy and glimpse that the world has some good in it. Watching you and your empire grow from small, low-budget sketch comedy to, as Ian calls it, the mighty LoadingReadyRun media empire, mighty LoadingReadyRun media empire, has been a thing to behold. You've not lost your way and always keep comedy and your fans at the forefront of your content. We're proud to be members of your community and are gracious of all of the support that you generate, which helps make the world a better place. From now until the heat death of the universe, we are grateful for everything that you do. Warmest thanks, Jim and Kate Diodato. Diodato. There's a pronunciation guide, but it doesn't say what syllable to stress. So it could be Diodato, or Diodato.
Diodato,
Diodato.
Because I imagine the D is probably meant to be less stressed, because it'd be like of the something.
Right.
Yeah.
This is AKA Orlantia in the chat.
Oh, cool. I've seen them.
Which
yes.
I have occasionally pronounced Orlantia as largely as a joke. But
Yeah.
Now the list. All right. Beej, are you a Twizzlers man or a Red Vines man?
Twizzlers, probably more.
Yeah, I had literally never heard of Red Vines until we started filming Strip Search, which was the point I realized that they existed and that there was a very vigorous tribalism around Red Vines or Twizzlers.
Great.
Anyway.
I've never seen red vines in Canada.
Well, good news. One unreasonably large container of Red Vines.
Oh, yeah?
Distribute
Prove it.
at discretion.
Oh, that's a bit much. All right. What do they taste like?
One Murica-themed bag of Sour Patch Kids. Red, white, and blue
Jesus.
Sour Patch Kids.
What flavor could those possibly
I
be?
don't want to know.
Sour, then sweet.
2 bags of Twizzlers Pull and Peel.
Oh, okay.
So we get to fight about it, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
And those are for everybody.
Yeah.
And
But
then,
some stuff is specific to people.
yeah, there's a note. There's a bunch of. There's more Twizzlers for Ben in particular, and this absolutely awful mug. This is a.
Oh, dear.
This is not okay. What you have created here.
Here, I'm going to
fine.
simulate for you what it looks like if you don't have a small picture. It's essentially like this.
I'm very uncomfortable with the energy we've created here today. All right, so that's for Ben.
Yeah, that's good. Holds 20 ounces of your favorite beverage. 20-ounce mug is a big mug.
This is the Resident Evil 5 strategy guide for Adam and Ben,
Oh.
which they're just about to finish 4. So, I mean, I don't know if they have plans, but maybe that'll come in handy.
So sent in August, got here in the nick of time.
Yeah, some lovely looking notebooks for Cameron.
Oh, lovely.
A small bag of stones for Ben. A small deck of cards. These are also for Ben. I'm not sure what cards these are. And check this out. A uniform ticket book. Typographic Violations Division.
For Graham.
For me / the prop room. Oh, wow. Look, it's a ticket book of violations with you can poor typeface choice, inappropriate weight, use of display font at text size, use of text font at display size, unironic use of novelty typeface, Times New Roman in a public area, handwriting font for fewer than 5 use of handwriting font for more than 5 words.
Oh, yeah.
Failure to use tabular figures, use of artificial small capitals, mansplaining font versus typeface, referring to lettering as a font, visibly stretching type is $2,000.
The two where it's like mansplaining typeface versus font and
Referring to lettering as a font.
is just, it's all my shit right there.
They all have dollar values. Failure to replace dummy copy is $ticket, which is that's a very good joke. This is great. This is it is a good prop though. It looks like a
real ticket book.
like a real ticket book. Great.
It looks like the kind of thing you imagine a ticket book to look like.
That's for Ben, so we may as well put other Ben stuff in there. Thank you so much, Jim and Kate, a.k.a. Orlantia. Much appreciated. I'm going to have some Twizzlers after this.
All right. Okay. This is Priority Mail International, so that must have... Oh, but it's from the U.S., so... Oh, I see. It is from Level 99 Games.
All right.
Did we have anything from the Exceed fighting system?
Oh, hey, Shovel Knight.
Who'd have thought that Shovel Knight would be a part of even more goddamn things. We just did a checkpoint about that.
Yeah, that's not the checkpoint we did before this episode, for those keeping score at home.
I found the note. It's just a list of all the things that are in this box, because this was from a company.
So we've got one box with Shovel and Shield, Propeller Knight, Mole Knight, and Tinker Knight, and another box with Plague Knight, Polar Knight, Treasure Knight, and King Knight. Oh, and is it a playmat?
It is a playmat.
Cool.
But we're not done. Because there's also Spectre Knight and the Enchantress.
Oh, wow.
So,
Amazing.
Yeah.
Look, I love Shovel Knight, so I'm into this.
More things for the Exceed fighting system. So
Thank
now
you,
we have-
whomst ever sent us that.
Yeah. There's nothing on here that says who it is from. Oh, no. Bionic Trousers Media Inc., care of Gib Pliz. This is all from PMA.
It was from PM Avers. There we go. Delightful. Wow.
I like that we have a code, and people are don't start using the code. I guess don't
The
start
PM
using.
Avers thing, it'll just confuse us.
Yeah, because we're just gonna give PM Avers all the credit. I grabbed that specifically because I'm like, well, at least we can even out the number of PM Avers and non-PM Avers boxes. I didn't even notice.
You thought.
Yeah, I
Wow.
messed up.
This is amazing. Thank you all for everything. All these wonderful things. Boy, I can't wait to get back in here and play some tabletop.
Eat some Sour Patch Kids while we play tabletop.
Oh, those Sour Patch Kids are gonna be eaten before we get back in here to play tabletop games. Let's be honest. But hey, thanks everybody as always for the amazing gifts and the kind words. It really means a lot, and I hope you're all continuing to do well through these times. And
But by the time you see this, the times might be over for a lot of us.
Gosh, I hope so.
We're getting close.
Hope so.
Keep wearing the masks, though.
Please, yeah. It feels like home stretch, but we'll see. If you want to send us anything, this is the address. That says care of mail time because I haven't updated the graphic because who has time to do anything?
Yeah.
But say attention mail time.
I believe it's also down
it's in the
below us
description.
in the description.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, thanks, Beach. Paul's been on the board this whole time. Heather or Corey probably will have edited this.
You'll see their names in the credits.
And thanks
coming up
to
in a couple seconds.
whoever of you that was. And thanks everybody always for watching. And, that's it. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Put in a cut right there, I guess. Instead, maybe I'll just read some of the stuff that's on the screen. Coming up, feast your eyes on this mod for Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury called Floor is Lava that replaces nearly all of the floor and water and anything Mario wants to touch with lava. I assume Bowser is so furious because he didn't think of it first.
It's a good reading of that.
Thank you. Should have done that the first time.
Maybe you could have done that during the recording of Checkpoint.
Maybe I could have done that properly back then. Well, I was reading it for the first time, not months later, like we are now, right? Months later. Now everybody can actually drill in on, they must have recorded this the same day as that checkpoint. What day is that? Quick, put it in the wiki.
Not that this will actually be in the...
No, none of this is going to get used.